The programming of society blocks your lower chakras, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Once these lower chakras are blocked, your spiritual growth is finished. Understanding the agenda to block your lower chakras. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on their evolutionary journey. Energy must flow through the body. It must flow through the 7 chakras. And many of us put emphasis on our upper chakras. The heart chakra, the third eye, right? We think about the upper chakras. But what about our lower chakras? They are important for our journey, and they are important for the energy to flow through the body the way that it was intended to flow. But there are many things that have been implanted within our society that blocks our lower chakras. And once those lower chakras are blocked, you cannot grow, and you cannot grow spiritually. The root chakra, fear-based chakra, fight or flight. Many aspects of our everyday lives are about fear. Fear from our job, fear from our marriage, fear from many common things in our everyday life. What's going to happen if I lose my job? And the stress that's been implanted at work, the stress that's implanted in relationships, and then you're stuck in that fear-based chakra, the fight or flight chakra. The sacral chakra, that is your creative energy. In today's world, there are many attempts to shame and make people clench up, and they're not able to be free with that energy. That is your creative energy, light warrior. So that energy should flow freely. You want to be able to express yourself without judgment. Whatever makes you feel right, express yourself freely. Allow the energy to flow. So this can result in many issues with the energy blockages of the sacral chakra, the judgment and the shaming that goes on in our society. So the energy of the sacral chakra should flow freely. And as that flows freely, now that is your creative energy. So now you will be able to create. And we need creators. It's going to create 5D, right? The solar plexus chakra. This is anxiety based. And this is where many people are dealing with anxiety and blockages. This was one of the pitfalls on my journey. The solar plexus chakra. You feel nervous in your gut, but the anxiety is the fear for the future, right? We're worried about the future, what can happen. And many of these tactics have been implemented through the subconscious. The fear, the fight or flight for now, the judgment, the shaming, and the anxiety for the future. 1, 2, and 3. Your lower chakras have now been blocked, and the subconscious mind picks up on these things. In the subconscious, these tactics can be implemented through the television, through the radio, through these frequencies, through social media. In the subconscious, you might not be aware of it. You might not be aware of it. but the blockages occur in the subconscious mind. So now let's be conscious of this. Let's be conscious of these tactics that block our lower chakras. The fight or flight, obviously, we need to be alive during this life. The shaming, the judgment, which blocks our creative energy. We need to be creative. We need to be free and use that energy however we feel like, without judgment and shaming. And the third is the anxiety that blocks the solar plexus chakra. We should be conscious that the lower chakras are important so that we can get the energy up into the higher chakras. Get that energy into the heart chakra, the throat chakra, so you could express yourself, the third eye, and then your connection to your higher self, source, the crown chakra. Allow the energy to flow. But once it is blocked at the base, that's it. So those bottom three chakras, there should be importance placed upon those three, because once they are blocked, the energy cannot flow, and you want to get that energy up into your higher chakras. So from your solar plexus down, there are subliminal attempts to block it. Your subconscious is even more powerful than your conscious. So be conscious. Too many consciousness going on right now, right? Be aware of your lower chakras, and you need to allow the energy to flow. Don't worry about fear. Don't worry about shaming. Don't worry about judgment. And don't worry about anxiety. Allow the energy to flow. But once you are aware of this, some of you might be hearing these words and you're starting to loosen up. You got to let that energy go up. Walk through your everyday life. Be creative. Express yourself the way you want. And don't worry about the future. Allow it to give you signals. The solar plexus chakra gives you signals to help guide you on your journey. But throughout our society, it's being overridden. Too much stimulation to the solar plexus chakra. And that was one of my pitfalls. That was where my healing needed to be done. I come out here to be authentic. For me, on my journey, it was in the solar plexus chakra and dealing with anxiety. That was my pitfall from my everyday life. And now, when I step out here in authenticity, I allow the energy to flow. And I could pick one more person up, 1 million people up. How many people can we pick up, right? Let's share the message so that we could pick many people up. Don't worry about judgment. Unlearn and relearn. What are the things you were told? Because you were told you needed to live a certain way. You need to live your way, light warrior. Not what they tell you, not how they want you to live. It's about how you want to live. And we'll be out here on the front line defending the way that you want to live, light warrior. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of your lower chakras and their importance to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Allow that energy to flow freely throughout your body, light warrior. The lower chakras are important so that you could get the upper chakras up and running. But once the energy is blocked, the energy is not flowing freely through your electric body in this electric universe. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. Let it flow, light warriors. Let the energy flow.